Hey, what's up? It's Tizgan Bakurta here from 8020research.com. And people ask me all the time, hey Tiz, how can I increase my email open rates? How can I get more people to open my emails? People tell me all the time, hey, my open rates are too low, or no one is opening my emails. How can I get more people to open my emails? I.e., how can I increase my email open rates? Well, um, I've got here on the screen one of our Infusionsoft accounts. Now, Infusionsoft is one of the more advanced email marketing platforms. They've come down in price a lot recently, but it's kind of more on the more automation, e-commerce. It's kind of more advanced, more complex. A lot of people when I got started, for example, a lot of people when they get started, they use platforms like Aweber, like GetResponse, sometimes like MailChimp. I may put a few links below this video. Those are platforms that tend to be a lot simpler. They have a lot less features and functionalities. They're also not as expensive. Not that Infusionsoft is expensive in the grand scheme of things anyway. For example, with Aweber, I think you get a 30-day $1 trial, or you used to. I think GetResponse used to offer a similar deal. Anyway, people ask me, hey Tiz, how can I increase my email open rates? How can I get more people to open my emails? And there is an element about optimizing subject lines. There is an element about writing better subject lines, and that's something that I cover in some of my more advanced courses. I may cover this in some videos in the future. Another way of looking at this, though, is in addition to writing better subject lines, which, in all fairness, at the beginning is not that easy. In addition to, just split testing. There's a very simple way, a very nice little hack that I'm going to share with you on how to increase email open rates. And what is that? Well, we have here in Fusionsoft an email that we sent, in this case to a segment of 6,933 people, and we had 1,202 people open the email. So that's a 17.3% open rate. And out of those 6,933 people, 195 or 2.8% people clicked. Now, here's a very simple way and a very easy way that anyone can do without having to have experience, without needing a lot of time, without needing to do all sorts of complex A/B testing, without needing to be a master copywriter. Here's a very simple, very nice little hack that you can do to increase your email open rates. And that is simply emailing the unopens. So what do I mean by emailing the unopens? Well, essentially, pretty much any email system will tell you who has opened that email and who hasn't. And so what you can do is, I'm not kind of going to run you through the technicalities of Infusionsoft here, but again, you can pretty much do this in any system. I could show it to you in Aweber or GetResponse or any other platform. So essentially, you take the people here. In this case, I can click here on the 5,731 people who didn't open the email, okay? And you can choose to send an email only to those who haven't opened, okay? So you're sending an email only to those who haven't opened. And so essentially, what you're doing is you're emailing the unopens, okay? And so what do you email them? Well, guess what? You email them exactly the same content, okay? And if you're wondering, how does this fit into kind of the grand, how is this going to help you make more money? How is this going to help you, start and scale your business? Well, again, check out the links below this video. But specifically, essentially what happens here is that you're sending them exactly the same email. Okay, exactly the same email. The only one thing that you're going to be tweaking, to get higher open rates, okay? And, and this is kind of maybe one of the easiest answers to the question that people ask me, which is, how do you get more people to open your emails? How do you increase your email open rates? Well, this is it, right? You send an email only to those people who haven't opened exactly the same body of the email. The only one thing that you change, is the subject line. Okay, so you write a slightly different subject line. Okay, so you keep the same email, you only email the unopens, you change one thing, which is the subject line. And that in itself will get you a lot more opens. Now, how many more? Well, from experience, for every 100 people that have opened your email, right? If you do this hack, if you implement this and you email the unopens, that's what I called it, you email the unopens to get higher email open rates, well, typically you can expect 50 more people opening the email. So again, for every 100 people who've opened your initial email, if you email the unopens, you email them with a different subject line to get higher open rates, higher email open rates, then 50 more people are going to open that second email. And it's not just opens, it's also clicks and it's also sales, right? Because email opens lead to clicks and clicks lead to sales. Okay, that's what I tell my students. Again, I'm going to be putting some links below in this video if you want to find out more, how you can actually implement this. Because so you've got email opens, email clicks, and sales, right? So if you get 50% more people opening your emails, that's going to be 50% more clicks, 50% more people clicking on your emails, and therefore 50% more people buying your stuff, right? So that's potentially 50% more sales, and if not more, right? So that's exactly what it does. It's a very simple hack that you can use, okay, to increase your open rates and to increase your email open rates. And again, you don't need to have a bigger list. Don't need to have different products, more products, what have you. You hardly need to do any more work. Essentially, you have everything in there, right? I hope you see the power of this by now, because this is huge. Again, same size list, same product, same everything. Okay, and this can get you an extra 50% in sales easily. This can get you an extra 50% in sales easily. Again, and this is, again, you don't have to be a genius in copywriting here. If you're looking to get higher email open rates, if you're wondering how can I get email open rate high, if you're wondering how can I get higher email open rates, this is it. This is it, right? You just email the unopens. Yes, you can do all the other stuff. Yes, you can do the A/B testing, the subject lines, the email deliverability, all of that. But this is a very simple trick, a very simple hack that anyone can use to get higher email open rates. Again, same list size, same everything. It can easily get you an extra 50% more in open rates, in click-through rates, and in sales, in cash in the bank, just out of exactly the same list. Okay, so I hope this kind of helps. Again, if you want to see how to implement this, how it kind of, you can leverage this concept, this neat little hack that I found out many years ago, then click on the links below. There's going to be some links with more information. Remember, okay, this is an easy 50% more in sales. Now, can you do it again and again with the unopens? Of course. I teach this my students. I teach this to my students, all the time, right? You could, in theory, do this, to the unopens or the unopens or the unopens, right? One last thing before you check out the links below is if you're wondering, how long should I wait? How long should I wait until I kind of email the unopens, right? If you're wondering, okay, how can I get higher email open rates? So I do this. How long should I wait? Typically, I would wait between 24 to 48 hours at least before emailing the unopens. Okay, so from the time you've sent the initial email, wait 24 to 48 hours minimum before you email the unopens. Okay, again, there's going to be links below this video with some more information on how you can implement this in your business, how you can start and grow an online business. This is kind of a neat little hack that I hope you implement right away on how to get higher email open rates, because, realistically, the moment that I implemented this, my income 5x'd. The moment that I implemented this little hack, just by using this on email marketing, my income 5x'd. Okay, so again, if you're looking to get higher email open rates, this is it. Email the unopens. Check out the links below. This is Steve Gambacorta from 80/20 Research. And before I forget, if you're watching this as a YouTube video, make sure to not just click on the links below, but subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell icon so that when I release new episodes like this or new hacks like this, that you are alerted. If you're listening to this as a podcast, make sure to leave a 5-star review if you've enjoyed this, so that more people can find out about this content and can transform their business and their lives with it. Again, Steve Gambacorta from 80/20 Research. It's been a pleasure.